here. I won't be here long, but I was in town visiting some family and friends, and I thought I would stop by and give you a preview of the brand new Tigerwalk here in Clemson, South Carolina. Now, if you're a real Clemson fan, you keep up with this stuff, you know this is, and always been, so to speak. And so what they did was they created an actual walkway, and then they created divided parking lots on each side. So it'll make things much easier. So I know you could care very little about me. You want to see the Tigerwalk. Look how beautiful the stadium looks in the background. It's just perfectly centered. It looks great. This is awesome. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just going to focus on the stadium and walk. So I have my youngest here with me. I'll keep him out of frame because this is the internet. But as we're walking down through here, you can just see just what a great job they've done here. Of course, they have these plaques here. Also, I got to do this as well. Come over, walk over here. I say come over here, like I'm trying to get you to walk. Apparently, they're going to put this somewhere, but they have not mounted this tiger yet. So they have a tiger here. It's still, it's really hot too. So, yeah, if you're familiar with the Clemson landscape, you know that this is quite different. It's very different. It was pure chaos down here for, well, forever. That's the best way I can put it. And if you look along those lines, they've planted a bunch of shrubbery. They've made it much nicer. They've also eliminated the ability to just easily walk down through there. They do have a walkway up there. And that's midway along this hill, but used to you could just walk down it. Now, I've done that before, but it's really, really, really inconvenient. So if you're looking right here, you just see the players will be coming down through here. A bunch of old players, their plaques are down here. There's a Little John Coliseum. Come here, buddy. Hang out here with me. Making sure my youngest stays right with me. This is just beautiful. In about 2 weeks, it will be exactly 2 weeks from today, Clemson will have their first home game. Of course, their very first game is Labor Day night, 8 o'clock in Durham, North Carolina against Duke. But in 2 weeks from today, they'll have their first home game. They're going to play a cupcake. They'll play against Charleston Southern. That's fine with me. Since college football doesn't get a pregame, or a pre-game. I'm sorry, y'all. My burger from TD's is not setting in very well. But since they don't get a preseason, I think this is great. You know, go ahead, get your footing. You have the new offensive coordinator. You have the new quarterback. It's his full-time gig. There's none of this stuff that's been going on the past few years. 3 weeks from today, Clemson will play Florida Atlantic here. Tom Herman, former Texas coach. A lot of people said stuff about Tom Herman. I'm sorry, Texas is showing more and more to be a problem job. And then 4 weeks from today will be the game that everybody has their eyes on. Florida State, live here. This is just, they've just done such a great job with this. And if you've been down here to a Clemson game, trying to walk down this path is just absolutely annoying. It's just, and then there will be cars pulling through here, people trying to find parking, people are trying to tailgate. You have some person who decided to get a parking pass in here and they decide to show up 30 minutes before the game and they expect 50,000 people to move out of their way. while they figure out how to do a three-point turn. I'm glad they got rid of that. It's very nice, very manicured. This is just, it's just fantastic, y'all. Well, I'm going to head back to my car, and we'll head back to my car. And folks, I'm telling you, it is so exciting. I know that Notre Dame plays today at 2:30 against Navy. I know it's a nothing game, but folks, we finally got college football. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for college football. I'm excited to have it back. I will watch UMass and New Mexico State. I'll watch Vanderbilt and Hawaii. And I woke up extra early this morning at 4:30, so I've been up for a little bit. But transparently, if I stay up late enough to watch the late games, I'll watch them. So I'm just very happy to see this. It just looks so nice. So one more look. That's at the very beginning. It's just so nice. And here in the South, I mean, it's about 100 degrees right now. It's close to it. And so, for anyone who is not native to this area, you don't know what a Saturday is like in September here. It's hot. I know right now is August, but it's going to feel just like this in a couple of weeks. Well, next weekend it will feel this way. Obviously, as I said, the first home game is in 2 weeks here. But it'll be hot. According to the year, it's I've been at games in late October and it's hot, and I've been to games in November when it was warm. I'll just say warm, maybe 75 degrees, low 70s. That's still warm when you think about November, when other parts of the country is frigid. But folks, I'm telling you, this is fantastic. If you have not been down here, I would suggest, especially if you live close to Clemson, come down here before the season starts. I'm talking about before they have their first home game. As I said, it's 2 weeks away. And if you're just in the general area and you make it down here, do the Tigerwalk. Come down here and walk it yourself before anybody else comes down here. There's people right now doing exactly what I'm doing. They're coming down here walking it. They're spending time with their family. They're looking around. And it's because this is one of those things where if you've done this before, you've been down here, you've been to home games, especially somebody if you're seasoned that come into home games, seeing it in this way, it just looks it just looks very, very nice, and it's fantastic. Well, folks, I'm going to cut off this video. I'm going to go spend time with my son. In fact, we're going to do the walk without me on camera. I know that the service is choppy right now, but this is very, very special. One last look right up here. Just looks great. Everybody, you take care of yourself, and I will catch you. I'll catch you very soon.